Hey, 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 good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, actually, because it's 7:34 Eastern stop time and 6:34 Central Standard. Hold on. Let me go ahead and change this view publicly so that you can share this out. Thank you all for tuning in. I got my bestie on here with me today. And we're going to talk a little bit about this W-2 versus 1099 life.
Oh, yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay, there we go. All right, let me change the setting here. It's hard to see outside. Okay, edit audience. There we go. And make this public. All right,
Uh,
boom.
let's see. Let me refresh it because it's still not showing. Let me see.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just show now.
there it is. Awesome.
Happy Super Sensational Sunday. Okay, so we are going to get right into it. Um, okay, so I called up Lanisha. We're about to have a Zoom meeting here at 7 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. her time. So we're not going to be on here long. But I was just in this reflective mode today because I know there are a lot of people that have even expressed, to me, to her, like, wow, what you guys are doing in your business, in your travel business, in your marketing business. Like, man, we see you, it's wonderful. I want to do that. Um, or whether or even if you are not happy in your current career and you are thinking of something else that you want to do, that you want to supplement your income, or you want to leave a legacy for your children or your children's children, or you're just at this point where you want to do something different and you want to have some fun. Okay, so we need to discuss what it looks like between that W-2 life and that 1099 life. So, Lanisha, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first, and just speak on it. I have some things I want to say too, but we got to talk about this.
Absolutely. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because in our field, we're actually building a business where we leverage other people. We use the efforts of many people instead of just the effort of one man. And with that, we all are 1099 independent business owners. So it is a little different, but it is the same in the sense that you are an independent contractor, regardless of what 1099 business that you venture into. And when you're a 1099 independent contractor, you have to govern yourself. You don't have anybody telling you what to do and when to do it. You ultimately determine how little or how big your check is going to be. You are in charge. 1099 means I'm going to get up and I'm going to decide how many hours I need to put in this week because I know what it is that I want to make. W
Hmm.
2, let the man tell you when you can work. Let the man tell you that you have to work. Okay. People mandatory overtime. Who knows about that? Um, holidays. Who knows about that? Mandatory holidays. Yeah. So 1099 means we have to sometimes restructure our thoughts process when we go from a W-2 worker into a independent 1099 contractor. You have to give yourself some grace, but you have to be aware of the difference, of the change, of the shift. You're gonna have to make a shift. Nobody's gonna spoon feed you. Nobody's gonna give you a schedule. I mean, if you need a schedule, we'll give you a schedule, but we're not going to make sure that you work it. You have to make
Yes,
sure you. Back to you.
yes. Okay, thank you. You summed that up so beautifully. And the reason why I wanted to discuss this is because a lot of times when people get into this 1099 business, they're waiting for somebody to tell them what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and how much to do it, or they won't do anything because they don't want to do it wrong. In your own 1099 business, that's the beauty of it. You have total. freedom of creative control. You have total freedom of doing this and launching it and building it as much as you want to. So here's the thing. Okay, with your W-2, with your job, there's a ceiling. You already know how much you're going to make every paycheck. You already know that. With the 1099, that's determined on your own efforts, and not only that, it may fluctuate, because there are ebbs and flows in this business. Beautiful ebbs and flows. And the reason why I say it's beautiful is because you get to learn how to pivot, how to think differently, how to do how to tweak something so that you do get those efforts that you truly desire. But that's the beauty of it. There's no ceiling in this. There is no ceiling. So you go as high as you want to. And your W-2, they're going to tell you when to wake up, when to report. They're going to tell you when to take your breaks. They're going to tell you when to go to lunch. They're going to tell you when you get off. They're going to tell you if you can have PTO on this certain date or no, you can't have it because your colleague already requested that date. So you have to be in for work. So you're going to miss your vacation or what have you, and you have to work around somebody else's vision and somebody else's plan, um, in order to keep their business running. But the beauty of the 1099, which is your 5 to 9, so you have your 9 to 5, your 5 to 9, or whatever, even if it's 9 to 1 a.m. or whatever, sometimes you do have to sacrifice some sleep. Sometimes you may have to get up earlier. Um, Sometimes you may miss out on some brunches. You may not be able to watch the newest Netflix craze that is out, but that's a short-term sacrifice that you make for that check that you want to see and the desire that you want to have, manifest in your life. Anything else, Lanisha? I throw it back to you, girl.
Okay, I mean, we're summing it up. We're hitting it hard and very fierce because it's something that's for everybody, and I think we really just want to impress upon everyone that 1099 business opportunities, especially in this season, are something that you want to tap into, and you need to understand that you, for instance, with Ronita and I, you'll have support. You'll have all the support that you need. Our business is full of leadership. So we'll run with you if you run it, right? And we'll walk with you if you
And
walk it.
top tier leadership. Top
Top
tier
tier,
leadership.
top tier leadership. We won't stand still, but baby, we will run with you. So in essence, what that means is if you are coming to us, are messaging us, you are calling us, and you are hungry and you are asking questions, you're going to get your answers and you're going to grow and you're going to get your money. But if you're sitting waiting for somebody to tell you what to do, that's a W-2. And that is what, you get to have that predictable paycheck, right?
Mhm.
It's and there's just a mindset shift that has to
Yes.
occur. When you want to be a boss, you have to pay the cost and you have to grow. And just change your mindset, change your life. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Change your mindset, change your life. 1099 versus
Woo.
W-2. Get with it or get lost. We're not talking fast, listening slow.
You, we're not talking fast. We're listening. You may be listening slow, but the thing is, okay. So there is something that I heard from one of our top tier leaders, um, at a Dallas training that I went to just this past Wednesday. He said there will be millionaires. Wait, excuse me. There will be billionaires. There will be millionaires, and then there will be witnesses. So the question is, which one are you going to be? Are you going to be the billionaire? Are you going to be the millionaire? Or are you going to be the witness? I don't want to be no witness. That's what we're not doing. I don't want to be a witness. I'm already witnessing that. It's already happening in our business. I'm already a witness. But going from witness to millionaire to billionaire, there are some growth levels, and you got to be straight up honest with yourself. Like, because this is not for the weak, but it's doable. And there are plenty of people who have come and said, well, I don't know, like I'm not good at talking to people. Leverage. We know how to talk. There's other people who know how to talk.
You're gonna grow.
And
You're gonna grow into it. Like we
yes,
grown. We too big to be shy, y'all. But you're gonna grow because personal growth is like top tier in this business. We really really encourage it. We read so many books. Readers are leaders.
whew,
Um, we read so many books, and there's no way that you're not gonna grow if you don't plug in. But like if you see the version of yourself, 5 years from now, how do you get to that version of yourself but through personal growth, right? Because you're not going to be the same version of you today. When you get to that, you're going to go through some stuff, you're going to learn some stuff, you're going to try some new things. Like Ranita said, it's not for the weak, but you are strong.
yes,
Like everybody, it can grow. You grew to the point where you're at now, and it wasn't always comfortable, right? But it was worth it.
yeah,
It was worth it. So I
yeah,
I I I'm just saying, anybody who's looking for that 1099 entrepreneurial independence, get on board and realize that you have support. You just have to plug in. Keyword plug in. Make phone calls,
yeah,
send out messages. We got you. We're going to answer them. We're going to jump on a phone with you, a Zoom with you. We're going to point you in the right direction. We're going to patch you in with another leader. But if we don't hear from you, well, I mean, there's not much we can
yeah,
do.
yeah. If you go silent, if you go into the witness protection program, if you if you go incognito, then there's not much that we can do. Um, we can say, hey, is everything okay? Are you still breathing? Like literally, are you okay? Are you still breathing? Um, but other than that, this has been, I would say, one of the most beautiful experiences that I have had. I wish this opportunity would have been around when I was in my early 20s, because I see people in their late 20s and in their 30s retiring themselves. Do you
We
know
feel
how
like we're
powerful
late.
that is?
We feel like we're late. We late, y'all.
We,
We
right,
late.
we're in our mid right, we're in our mid 40s. There are people 33, 35 retiring, living their best lives. And it's just like, man, had I got hold to something like this, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what would I even be sitting in this chair right now. When look in this backyard, in this home, no, it would probably look a whole lot different. But we can't talk about what we didn't have back then. We can only talk about the opportunity that we have now and how we run with it. And we have resilience. So that's another thing. When you have your 1099, you got to have resilience. Resilience, that word means that you bounce back quickly. You don't allow things to penetrate your mind to the point where you just fall out and you break out and you say, oh, I can't do this. Oh my gosh, this is too much. And you're just going to go back to that comfortable, uncomfortable space. I say comfortable, uncomfortable space because you may be in an uncomfortable space, and that's why you entertain this opportunity, but then you want to go back to the comfortable space because you're being stretched and you're being pulled and it feels uncomfortable, and it's a little weird, and it's taking you being being out front, and sometimes you haven't been
Vulnerable.
out vulnerable, that too, honest, which is transparent. Woo, so many things.
Hmm.
But anyway, that's all I have. I know we are 12 minutes till we get on our Zoom, but is there anything else you want to add, Lanisha, or
No, just plug
you're
in
good?
and change your life. Change your mindset, change your life. I'm sticking to that. Once your mindset changes about the way you view what is for you and what God has for you, your life will change. So, look,
Yeah.
we love all of y'all.
Yes. And abundance, as I always say, abundance is your birthright.
Right.
It is. Okay. Well, we love y'all. And we're going to end this.
God bless.
Stay
Good
tuned. Right.
night.
God, God bless and good night.